3, 2, 1. Welcome to the Forex Trading Show. Forex trading live every weekday morning. Real trades, real profits, zero analysis. Set back, relax, and get ready to profit. And now, your host, Terry from FXWithTerry.com.
Welcome, fellow Forex traders. Zero camera effects this morning because I didn't hook it up. I'm coming to you from an undisclosed location in the southwestern desert of the United States. And there is absolutely zero, I'll say it again, zero happening in the market. The market is flat dead. There's only one trade we're really looking at, and that is on one of the automated feeds that I have called the One Profitable Pair feed. And just a little bit of information I want to go over with you on that. But other than that, we're looking at the free trade, absolute 100% sideways, going absolutely zero places. Again, I think we're just, if this is the day chart, you can see it's just chunked down to nothing. I think we're just waiting for the inauguration. So let me pause that. Not much going on there as far as the free signal goes. We will come back to that if you need to see that again or need to see what the take profit is. I should have went over that. The only other thing I'm going to look at this morning, we're in trades, right? But they're absolutely going nowhere. But there is one thing I want to look at. I want to look at this trade. Share this with you. This is the One Profitable Pair feed. NZD-JPY is pushing against us. And I want to show you the AI dynamics here. So this is the feed itself. I'm trying to think if I should take you to one that is actually pushing. Yeah, let me do that. Instead of looking at the feed because it's just the base numbers, let me pause, and I believe I can bring up a feed. You know what? I might not even have it on this. Yeah, I think I do. Let's take a look at this. No, you know what? It is not going to work. I'm going to have to go back. I don't have the account on here that I want to show you. I have it on another mobile device. But nonetheless, we'll go back to the feed because the feed is the trades. So here's the One Profitable Pair feed. You can see that we are in a primarily buy direction. However, did we just have a sell taken out? It must be moving up. All right, so this is good. Stand by. This is good. It's all happening at once here. So let me take you to the chart. Yeah, this is the day chart. Huge wick down at the bottom here, trying to take out stops before they go back in this direction. And remember, I mean, this is the day chart, right? So I mean, that's a pretty wild candle for the day chart. Obviously the day is not over yet. We're about halfway through. So it looks like what happened is it just pushed through our take profit. That's pretty crazy by quite a bit, and it still didn't take profit. What's interesting is I will show you this. There is no high impact news going on today. Let's zoom in a little bit more here. So, yeah, sorry, that must have been earlier. The TP may not have been there, but so here we are, and we're really not that far from take profit. Now, we've had some automatic hedge trades in place to protect the account. So this is a perfect example of what to expect in all basic senses. Obviously, this basket, I'll just start with this. This basket of trades, NZDJPY, these buy trades, they have not closed yet. So our final number on what this trade will have made, because it's a basket of trades, the final number is not out. Now, if you look at the history here, we just had to take a little bit of a loss on the final sell trade. The price actually moved all the way against that particular sell trade or hedge, and hits a stop loss. You can see right there. So it's, the account is going to be it's a negative profit at this point, because the basket of trades, NZDJPY, simply has not closed. So we have maintained, based off of price action, and here's the big learning experience. As the price has pushed against us, we've only been able to maintain one hedge so far. Now, the price is going to, I guess I'll have to look on the chart here to see where that take profit is on that hedge. I think, well, right now, all right. Right now, obviously, this hedge is a little bit in the negative. So what's interesting is, because of price action, this hedge has maintained itself, but the price didn't push far enough for it to bring the stop loss to break even. So when the entire basket of trades closes, this hedge will also close. People have been asking that, like, what level of management are they going to have to do to these auto hedges? And that's the whole purpose. The answer is none, right? When this sell here is simply attached to this buy. That's all it is. You can pretty much see that they went off at the same time, same price, very similar. Obviously, there was, there's spread. So it's 221 there, 203 there. Obviously, the spread was in play when these two are placed. But if you look at the time, the timeline, they were both placed at exactly the same time, within a millisecond. So, and that, my friends, is a millionth of a second. Yeah, it happens pretty fast. So whenever there is a hedge trade, like you got a buy and a sell here, they are attached together at the hip. There's no getting rid of them. Once they're not operating autonomously, in the sense that if the main direction buy closes because it hit take profit, it will take out any hedge that was associated with it. So that's protection. So yes, depending on what you bid, you're going to look right now, you're going to see a negative profit. In this case, minus $12.94. But that's because the basket has not closed. I just have to emphasize that. I know people have been questioning that little teeny tiny bit of technology there that I gave you, or insight on how this thing works. The only other thing I'd probably look at right now, I mean, there is nothing going on other than we'll go look at the overall volume, and then I'll show you why there's nothing going on. Let me pull up the entire algorithm here, and we'll just kind of look at it. Very indicative. Two things. So we're at about a $1,900 drawdown, and remember, this is just for this sample account, taking every one of my trades at a base lot size of 0.10. So $1,900 drawdown looks like about, four and a half dozen trades. So quite a bit of dump into the market. I mentioned that at the end of last week. They're just kind of dumping the money, and nothing is coming back or bouncing back. Again, it's just the uncertainty before the inauguration, which is, what is today? Today the 13th, so another week. Something I wanted to look at here is if you look at forexfactory.com, Monday, January 13th, absolutely zero high impact news. And the reason I say that is if you're new, the big banks, the institutions, the hedge funds, the ones that are trading the $6+ trillion per day in the foreign currency exchange market, in the spot Forex market, they use, it's not because of, but they, the powers that be, use the news, the high impact news, as excuses to dump into the market. It gives them a little bit of momentum wherever, because during that news event, there's, just a lot of frenzy type trading. And they use that as a little bit of a rocket booster, not much, more like a stabilizer on the rocket. And they pour their rocket fuel into it, and they move the currency. And it's all done with algorithms, just like what we're trading. I mean, people still, it's so funny, people still want to learn a strategy. Please teach me a strategy. What's your strategy, Terry? Like, learning a strategy in Forex these days is like continuing to not have comforts of today. It's continuing to cook everything over an open fire. It's like you're continuing to live without refrigeration, right? It can be done. Those skills are pretty much going away these days. But the point is, why would you trade manually when you can have an automated algorithm like this just pumping trades out of the market, 22 currency pairs at a time? You couldn't do it. You couldn't do it if you were standing there staring at the screen. So their algorithm uses, because their algorithm, they tell it how they want to move the market, right? This thing has patterns that it does, patterns that people memorize, patterns that the opposite of that memorization. So it's all designed against you. But nonetheless, if we go to, this is today, Monday, January 13th. If I click the right arrow there next to the date, tomorrow, some core PPI, 6:30 a.m. That's probably 6:30 for me, Mountain Time. So, little bit of reason early tomorrow morning, and then Wednesday is going to have a little bit more volume. You can see just across, British pound, U.S. dollar, Australian dollar. What is this? Thursday, still more. Yeah, unemployment claims, retail sales, and then Friday, British pound. So, yeah, looks like it's a Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday type of volume week, and we'll see how much they move it during that time. Still have another week. So what is today? Today is Monday. Does that mean the inauguration is next Monday? It is. All right, cool. So nothing really else going on. I showed you that volume there, and another thing to look at is what it's closed for the day. Decent amount, $317.07, and for the week, $1,481.37, and that's just indicative of if that's what you bid. If your account can handle all 22 currency pairs and that's what you bid, that's what you would have made looking back in the last 5 days, 5-6 days of trading. So pretty straightforward. That is all I've got to say for today. A lot of work that I'll be pumping out coming at you guys. Getting ready to move the website and do some technical upgrades, and of course some major upgrades on how we do the membership. But that is coming fast and furiously. That's it. I'll let you go. I'll see you tomorrow, Tuesday, January 14th, same time, same channel, 9:30 a.m. Mountain Time. And of course, I'll be in the group, fxwithterry.com. Join the free Discord group, and yeah, start getting profitable with Forex. What are you waiting for? I'll see you soon.
Thank you for joining us on the Forex Trading Daily Live Show. Get access to all of the free trades with full auto trading at fxwithterry.com. Be sure to subscribe and get notified of the daily live stream. and get ready for your next profitable Forex trade.